Today, let us explore on the drug approval process. So, welcome to PoizdEdge. So, before a drug comes into the market, a lot of research work has been done on the present literature that is already available in the literature banks across the globe. So, we study about the molecule, we have to be very sure about the targeted site, the targeted molecule, the result that we need to have. After immense amount of thinking and thought process, we go ahead with that molecule, or a team of experts come to a conclusion that yes, this is our study molecule and we are going to explore on this particular thing. So all these literature articles have to be studied properly. They have to be understood. Every team of expert will share their own opinions on that, their own values on that, and they are going to finalize one molecule or one particular disease on which the molecule is going to act. So we have some idea about what the molecule is going to do once it's been taken into a human body. So this all happens even before the drug molecule has been done. So now we finalize our drug molecule. We come to a conclusion what we need to really start and where to really begin. So this is just the beginning of drug development. So once after that, the molecule will be developed in the laboratory and in chemical reaction process, which is a synthetic procedure to develop the molecules. The experts in chemistry are going to be in this one. They're going to study their structure, their interactions, the target molecular sites, its interactions. Then later on, this molecule is going to be tried and tested in animals. We call it as preclinical studies, and later on it's going to be studied on humans, which takes place under 3 phases: phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4, which we usually call it as post-marketing surveillance. So here, patients or the participants are going to be enrolled. A huge process and a very important process of clinical trial begins here. So after this huge amount of process, a lot of data is going to be generated. So this trial phase or the clinical trial phases are the phases where data collection happens. Now this data collection, during this data collection process, which is one of the longest phases in the drug approvals, the patients are going to be under continuous follow-ups of the principal investigators, and we also study whether the molecule is safe for the participant to take in. Is it showing the exact actions? Is it displaying or is it showcasing the exact efficacy that we really wanted to have? The desired action is being shown. What are the severity of the side effects, the adverse reactions that are going to happen because of this particular molecule? This is a huge amount of study phase that goes on. Now this complete data that's been collected is being monitored, is being studied, evaluated at the same time during its collection process. So we don't wait for the complete data to be collected and then work on the data. So data collection and data monitoring, data management happens hand in hand. This is to ensure and to reduce the errors, because clinical trials require high quality and accurate data. Next, a team of experts will be reviewing this particular data. We call them as data experts. And later on, this also involves regulatory professionals, because ultimately this data has to be submitted to the regulatory authorities for approvals. This is when final documentation processes happens. We do not submit the entire data. We make the summaries of that. We give the conclusions of our results, and then it goes to the drug approval process, where government drug regulatory authorities are going to review our data and they are going to give the seal of approval for our drug molecule to be manufactured and then marketed, and then it can be sold in the market to the public. So this will be giving the complete approval process. At any stage, if the study is not done properly, this leads to the drug rejection. It's a huge risk involved and huge finances involved drug approval process, which has been brought to you in a very simple way. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you really like it, then give it a thumbs up, and please do share it with your friends who wanted to start their career in clinical research. PoizdEdgeInstitute.